How can we tell if our planet's health is tanking? Here in Panama, Smithsonian scientists are looking for answers in the tropical rainforest. That's tropical rainforest over my right shoulder. You can't miss it. It's green and dense.
This is Barro Colorado Island, where STRI began. Scientists have been intensively studying this 6-square-mile island for more than 80 years, creating a body of knowledge that can help us predict the future.
And my tour guide is none other than STRI's acting director, Eldridge Biff Birmingham. Biff!
Tom!
Biff!
Up here.
See, one of my philosophies in life is if you have a chance to talk to a man named Biff on a tropical island, do it. How are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for having us here at BCI. What exactly, Barro Colorado is where we are. What does that mean?
Red Island.
And why do they call it that? Because there seems to be a lot of green around here.
Have you been down to the coastline?
Yeah,
It's red.
That's the clay itself, the ground.
Red clay, everything.
Ah, so that's why, that's what...
Very clay soils, very poor soils, red.
I got it. Okay, so BCI, there's so much that we can see here. What would you recommend?
Well, I thought what we'd do is take a walk through the forest and take you up farther into the forest and see something called the 50-hectare plot.
Oh, I've heard about this. This is like the massive rainforest that you guys are famous for studying.
It's like 50 hectares.
50 hectares, which is bigger.
Big rainforest.
And you've been studying it for a while.
We've been studying it for about 27 years, that particular patch of rainforest.
Found anything?
Lots of things. Lots of trees.
Great.
You're going to see all of them.
I love it.
In fact, there's more species of trees on that little 50-hectare plot, 124 acres, than you'd see in all of North America.
It's 1.5 times the size of Disneyland, but much more important. Because here, 27 years ago, scientists launched an undertaking that could help predict the future for rainforests. In these 124 acres, every tree over 1 centimeter in diameter is measured, identified, tagged, and mapped.
Is this not correct?
That's correct.
That's correct. So
Perfect.
So you can come in here and you were just looking and you found a couple of tags, right?
So here's one right here. So every 5 years, they come back and remeasure, recount, and establish the identities of every single tree on this plot.
Wow.
That's 300,000 trees.
So there's 300,000 trees, and every 5 years you go back and get an update, basically.
Get an update.